I think that is related to what were your greatest challenges when you first got here?
Mm, mm. So I think that definitely the greatest challenges was the cultural differences, which I wasn't expecting at all. You know, one of them, as I said, was the language. And when I actually started working in corporate, which was a couple of years later, there was another shift in terms of language, but it was with the acronyms. Like I was in my first meeting in a corporate company, and there were I don't know, there was like 20 people at the table. Uh-huh. I felt like I'd landed on a different planet because every other word was an acronym, and at the time I didn't even know what FYI meant. BTW. That's what I could say. Because like at the time, like, and as I said, London may be different now, but when I, lived in London, we didn't use acronyms at all. And now kids, like even my kids would say to me, like, "Oh, BTW, mum," and I'm like, why don't you just say "by the way"? It's not like it's faster to actually not use words. And so what I found in corporate America is that people just use them all the time, and it's literally something that you have to learn. Again, you have to kind of make the effort to learn. But I had no idea what they were saying at all, to the point that I was in this meeting and it was early in the morning, and the person that was leading the meeting said something like, FYI, we're going to need this in by 6:20, by 10:22. And I was thinking, like, okay, I was looking at my watch thinking, okay, it's 9:30 right now. How are we going to get these things delivered by 10:22? Because again, like, the date is said differently. We don't say 10:22. Right.
Yeah. That's so interesting.
There were all these things that were just misunderstandings. And I remember actually before I left London, talking to friends about being in New York. And I think that one of the things that it's small things, but they all kind of add up. One of the things that people don't think about is that what you accept as the norm in one place isn't necessarily the norm in another. So When I moved to New York, I remember seeing all these boxes in the windows, and I was like, what are all those boxes? Why have they got all these boxes in the windows? Like, what are those things? What they were just AC units.
Right.
But I'd never seen an AC unit before, right? Okay. And right there, I'm using the acronym again, right?
Okay. So let me stop you right there. So are you saying that, so when you saw some of these AC units over the things coming out of the walls, and you didn't have any frame of reference because you were not using them?
Exactly.
That's very interesting. I would not even think about that personally.
No, I know, exactly. And so when my friends and I talked about being in New York, like, we were thinking, oh my God, how can you stand it like 120 degrees?